What's up, y'all? Coach Jay from Team Hazardous. Just wanted to do a real quick video. I was thinking about the Tyson and Jones fight that happened a couple of weeks ago, and I was thinking about what it meant to the sport. And listen, this fight was about nostalgia, two legends fighting each other, a dream matchup per se, because they were in two different weight classes. So not something you would typically see when they were in their primes. But nevertheless, they are close in height. And I think that, made it make sense today as they are aging guys and they probably are closer in weight than they used to be. Tyson's a career heavyweight though, so that makes it a completely different endeavor for Jones, who had moved up to that over a period of time. But and then the other cards, like the other fights on the card, like Nate Robinson and Jake Paul, we saw that, and that was probably the show stealer, with the knockout, you know. And then we had Badou Jack with a, insignificant fight, but was able to showcase himself, keep him busy, for his next set of fights that he wants to have. So when I thought about it, I said, what's the opportunity here, right? The opportunity, I think, is using legends' star power to continue to foster the sport. That to me is where the game can be changed, because I think that is more than often the issue, right? Um, Guys like Badou Jack probably don't have a lot of eyes on him from the casual fan, but a fight like this, a pay per view like this does bring eyes on him, and I think that's where the opportunity is. He gets to be um, in the midst of all of these pay-per-view buys. Hopefully that they didn't gloss over his fight. They get to see him, how good he is, look him up on Instagram, check out his box rec, all this stuff, and really, become a fan. And I think that's where the opportunity is. Tyson can use this platform where he's getting over a million pay-per-view buys to put light on other great fighters and other significant fights, and I think that's a way to give back, right? He's doing this for charity, and it's great that he said he's going to take most of his winnings and give it away to charity. But I think another form of charity is what you can do for your sport that made you, and I think that is a great opportunity. If legends are going to come back and do this, they have to, I think, in my opinion, they have to concentrate heavily on the undercards and how those undercards can be significant fights that help grow the sport. Significant fighters, up and coming guys. Listen, we know other promoters are supposed to do that, but more often than not, politics plays an issue, and the fights are really super one-sided. They're not competitive. It doesn't make people fans. It protects the fighter, right? The fighter is protected. They get a chance to fight somebody that they should beat. And yeah, you can look good doing that, and that says something too. But when you fight another tough fighter, right, and you put on a good show, and in addition to having a tough fighter again, opponent, that is where you can really grow the sport. And that casual fan who used to, because listen, let's be honest, a lot of people left boxing when Tyson left boxing, right? Let's be real about that. 15 years ago was his last fight. Most people left boxing in that heavyweight era right after him, right? The Klitschko era, and they left it completely. They didn't just leave the heavyweight boxing, they left boxing, right? They just completely left boxing. So if we want to grow the sport, we want to bring people back, the pay-per-views have to be better. And then we also got to have better, cards across the board. Their boxing is way too top heavy. And I think if it spreads out the compelling matchups across the card, it becomes a better way. It becomes better. So let me know your thoughts. I'm just rambling. Something I had in my head for a while. I never recorded it. So let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. All right. See you on the next one.